Hello, everybody, and welcome to Grommet Live, probably one of my favorite shows of the year. If you know me at all, then you know that I love stocking stuffer season. And actually, for me, stuffer season is all year long because I'm always looking for the best stocking stuffers. I don't know. It just childhood memories of opening stockings to me was way more exciting than anything else. I mean, I just couldn't wait for that moment. And when I finally got to get in on the action as a mom, I can't decide what was more fun, being a mom or a kid or what. But either way, the fact that I get to do this show and share some of my favorite stocking stuffers with all of you is such a treat. So, welcome everybody, wherever you are tuning in from, whether you are on Instagram. I think this is the first night that we have streamed live on Instagram. I hope we're doing it correctly because this is new and there's a couple little steps in the process. So, we'll find out in just a second. But I can see that we have lots and lots of makers on already. You guys, thank you for being here. I love when our makers are in the house. It's so fun for me. It's so helpful for me because as much as I try to research products upside down and inside out and know everything about them, I never do. And I always have questions, and you guys are always amazing. So thank you. I see Tipsy Lights in the house. I see Hack Beanie, one of my very favorites. I've gotten to feature that a few times. I see Rana in the house, and another one that I featured a couple times. It's just all-time favorite. But there's a new little twist to her product that I'm going to introduce to you guys tonight. And everybody who's here for the first time, welcome to Grommet Live. I am Marcy McKenna, and I am going to be your host for this very fun live shopping event. And though it is live shopping, we try to make it a little more fun than just shopping. So it's a little infotainment. We learn a little bit along the way because one of the things I love so much is that as I get to research these products, I learn so much about whatever category they happen to fall in. And when we're doing a segment like this that's all about stocking stuffers, these products are all over the board. They are, we've got beauty, we've got outdoor, we've got travel, we've got fashion, we've got so many different ones. So this is an extra fun one. But because I love stocking stuffers so much, I have to announce that we are actually doing, count them, 3 stocking stuffer shows. So this is the first of the 3. And I just saw Nick from Gravity Disc just jumped on. So Nick, welcome. This is a product I've never featured before. My son Jack is going to be obsessed with this product. I feel that you've made it for him, and I'll tell you why when we get into it. But I was saying we are doing 3 different stocking stuffer segments. So tonight is the kickoff, and we have got 7 awesome stocking stuffers. So I'm so excited about this. Tomorrow night, we're doing another episode that is all women owned. So it is stocking stuffers for her, by her. So for women, for teen girls, and these were all created by women. So that's going to be really fun. And most of you know that I am a female inventor, maker, entrepreneur myself, and I run the Women Inventors Club. So I just get very excited whenever I get to do something special for the female inventors. So thank you to Grommet for letting me do that. And then on December 12th, we are doing a 3rd stocking stuffer, sort of a last minute when everybody's panicking about stocking stuffers. We are there to save the day. So going to keep you in suspense on which ones we're saving for that. But I can tell you there are a few product of the week winners in that episode. So definitely tune into all 3. And then we're going to have other shows in between. So if this is your first time, I hope this is your first time of many. And one of the things that everybody loves so much about Grommet Live is that on every episode, we do 2 giveaways. And tonight is no different. Jen, our producer, just put the QR code up. If you have not already entered, you guys do that now. All you have to do is get your phone out, take a quick pic of the QR code, and it's that easy. You're not buying anything, no purchase necessary. And the truth is, you don't even have to be present to win. Although, because you are present, we give you a little extra perk. And that is that if you put one word into the chat, we're going to give you an extra entry. So you're going to double your chances to win one of the 2 products. Jen is paying attention, and she will put an extra entry in for anyone that puts the word giveaway in the chat. Speaking of the chat, Super, super, super important. And it seems like we may have every single one of the makers here tonight inside the chat, which is amazing. And the reason I bring all of that up is to say that what happens in the chat directly affects how many people will get to see this episode. Because what happens is if that chat is super active, then the powers that be at Facebook, at Instagram, at YouTube, at LinkedIn, everywhere this is filming live, they are starting to pay attention. They wow, there's something kind of cool going on. There's a lot of activity going on over there. So that kind of triggers them to push it out to more and more people. So that gets really exciting. And that is why we do Grommet Live, is because we want to really amplify not only the products that you're about to see tonight to help more and more people find them in this busy holiday shopping season, but we want to amplify the stories of the creators, the inventors, the makers who created these products. It is so hard for smaller brands to be found in this crazy e-commerce landscape right now. There's millions upon millions. And how do you stand out? And Grommet Live is one of the very best ways to do that. So I'm going to put some pressure on all of you guys in the chat to really get it going. Just lots of you already are. Lots of people are doubling their chances to win. So continue to do that. Let us know where you are chiming in from. And as we get going with these products, if you have any questions, that's what makes live shopping so much fun. Maybe you want to know about the colors or the size, or maybe it's a product you already have and you want to let us know what you think of it. Or maybe one of my favorite things is you guys are always amazing about chiming in with ideas for using the product. And that's so helpful and so fun. And so, and who are you gifting it to and who would it be perfect for and things like that. So it's super helpful. Gravity Disc is saying, we love Grommet. So grateful for you guys working with supporting small businesses like us. We love it. Both Greg and I are so passionate about that. And Greg is not with us tonight, but Greg is with me most Wednesday nights. So I get to run the show on Tuesdays, but I love it when he's here with me as well. Let's see, Ron is saying base. Oh, in fact, I never knew that. You are in the Bay Area, California. I am in Southern California. I used to work in the Bay Area. And let's see, we've got Jita saying, love Grommet. That makes me so happy to hear all of that. So I think, you guys, we are going to go ahead and get started just a little bit. And Hackware is chiming in saying they're in Cleveland, Ohio. Looking forward to connecting with everyone. Such a fan. You'll see you'll see it shortly. But as we get going, what you will find, in case you're new to Grommet or to Grommet Live, you will find when I'm talking about a product, there's going to be a picture of the product right where that the enter to win is. There's going to be a QR code below it. Think of the QR code as a way to vote for the products. And we, in Grommet speak, we call it upvote. So basically, if you take a picture of that, you're basically saying to the maker, we love it. We love your product. And that is so cool. And that means so much to the makers, because being an inventor myself, I know what that feels like when you launch a product and you're trying to, you don't know if people are going to like it or not. And when you get those upvotes, it means everything. And Grommet also pays a ton of attention to that because they want to know what you guys are liking. And based on the upvotes that they get, they'll start finding more ways to promote those products that people are loving. So super, super important. And when you upvote, you get something back. You're going to get 20% off of that product. So it is a win-win. You're letting the maker know you love it. You're getting 20% that you can use tonight, or it goes in a file and you can use it down the road. It could be a year from now. I'm guessing you'll probably want to use it for holiday shopping, but it's your choice. And so my point in saying all of this is to say you're not committing to anything with the QR code other than getting a discount and letting the maker know that you love the product. So, and of course, we'd love for you to shop as well, but I just wanted to kind of point that out. Okay, and let's see, we have another maker I just saw jump in, and that is from Flight Philo. Love that product. So excited. It's Georgia, another female maker. I love your name, Georgia. My daughter goes to UGA, so special place in my heart right there. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, this first product, I just had to start with this one because this is one that when I've seen it on the Grommet site for quite a while, and in my mind, since the very first time I saw it, was stocking stuffer. clever, clever stocking stuffer. Now, I have a daughter, Courtney, the one that's at UGA, and she was born with the thickest, curliest hair. And now that thick, curly hair is about down to here. So you can only imagine what our showers look like and what happens to our drains when Courtney showers. The number of plumbers we've had at our house because of Courtney's hair that we all love, but it does cause some problems in the shower. And the thing that her brothers hated the most about Courtney showering is that we would inevitably find strands of hair on the shower walls. And that's just not pretty. So when I saw this product, it is called Shower Cat. And Shower Cat was developed when I read his story. I just fell in love because his name is Jamal Patton, and he has a sister just like Courtney, is from what it sounds like. Long, curly, thick hair. And it was just kind of disgusted him growing up, always dealing with that. And then lo and behold, 15 years later, I'm going to show you his picture right here. He's so handsome. There he is right there. So cute. 15 years later, he ends up dating a girl just like his sister who has thick curly hair. And so he's dealing with the same thing and decided I've got to come up with a solution. And so he went to work, he, started creating patents. He actually reached out to some of his best friends. I believe it is Corey and Evan. And together they went to work and launched in 2021. It's been since 2021 that they've been out, launched the Shower Cat. Now, what the heck is the Shower Cat? Let me just show you a picture. Actually, I'll show it to you this way first. Let me go back here. Here is the Shower Cat. Okay, I'll show you a little side view there. And so what the Shower Cat does is it has an adhesive strip on the back. You're just going to peel that off. And it is designed to very securely attach to any shower wall. So you're just going to put it eye level or wherever you want it on the shower wall. And a little bit like the dating apps where not that I know, but where you actually I do know because I was with my friend last weekend and I got to do it with her and it was so fun. But you swipe left and you swipe right with the Shower Cat. So you're going to swipe left to trap the hair. So let's say you're washing your hair and you get all this gunky hair, in your hands. Basically, you are just going to swipe, and I don't know if the camera is going to get it the right way, but you're going to swipe left for it to trap the hair. And then when you want to take the hair out and either flush it down the toilet or put it in the trash when you get out of the shower, you're going to swipe right and the hair is going to come right out. And I'm going to show you a quick picture of what it looks like. First of all, there it is when it traps the hair. Pretty picture, I know. And then I'm going to show you a quick video that I think you guys will all relate to. So that, there was some hair on the hand and it's just, I'm sorry that I have to show you that right now, but it's so gross, but so smart that you just have this on the wall that you can take all that gunky hair and swipe left. And then when you get out of the shower, you swipe right and then you put it right in the toilet or in the trash and nobody has to deal with it. There is no hair going down the drain. There is no plumber to be called because Shower Cat solves everything. Now, I have to say, you wonder, is it just us that deals with this problem or does everybody deal with this problem? I was very interested to find out when I looked at the reviews that there are over or almost 4,000 reviews, all 4 or 5 stars. People love it. This thing has gone TikTok or social media viral, I will say, every kind of viral. So clearly everybody has this problem and he did such a phenomenal job of designing a solution for it and making it so kitschy and fun and the name and everything about it is just awesome. Now I have to ask you, is he in the chat? I'm hoping he is. I don't know if I saw him or not. I did want to find out. I only saw the white. I'm not sure if it comes in other colors or not. So I think it might just be the white. No, I'm finding out that they're not in the chat. Darn it. Anyway, does anyone have one of these? Does anyone love the idea that there is a solution now for that hair? And can we relate to this? Let's see. Oh, the chat is going. I have to order this for my daughter. We're desperate. Most people that have this problem say that, you are desperate. It is just something that's been annoying for so many years and caused so many problems. And now this little guy is going to solve it. This is simple, simple guy. We need to give him a name. Shower cat, but what is the cat's name? I don't know. Love this. My hair comes out all the time. So does mine. I'm talking about my daughter the whole time, but mine does the same thing. I just don't have as much of it. So it's not as big of an issue for me, but it's definitely an issue. Let's see. Georgia's saying hello. We love hearing back from our customers. Okay. Yeah, I just think this is such a funny stocking stuffer. To me, that's what stocking stuffers are about, is either something that's super useful that is just like, wow, I never knew that existed, and this is going to be so helpful and practical, or something that is just fun and funny and, along those lines. This one to me is a little bit of both. Very, very useful, but for the right person, very funny and fun at the same time. So well done, Jamal. I love this product. No doubt you are going to be selling another, you're going to be getting 4,000 more 5-star reviews very, very soon. Because I will say, it's an amazing design. I do have one at home on the shower wall. So I have played with it and it works brilliantly. It really does the job exactly as you saw. So it's almost like kind of addicting to do, kind of fun to do, but it's also very, very sturdy, very well made. I love the fact that how he designed it, even because I've got little grouts in between my tiles, and it is very secure to the wall, even with that grout. So he's done an excellent job on the execution, the branding, everything. His website's adorable. Just great, great job. I love seeing these young entrepreneurs take their idea and make it happen, and then just seeing him go whoop. And we've got a few of those on the show tonight. So that was a great one to start off with. Let's see. Another person saying, I have to get this for my niece. This is a big problem for my niece. Actually, I could probably get this for my 2 nieces. Thank you for that idea. Okay, we are going to move on. Speaking of young entrepreneurs, and I know that these guys are definitely in the house. They've chimed in multiple times. I am such a fan of this product. I cannot see straight. And I had seen it from afar on the Grommet website and kind of scrolling and all of that, but I had not paid attention to it until recently, where I finally clicked on it and wanted to learn about it. And then I went to their website and I discovered this video that's right where I thought, oh my gosh, this was made for my son, Jack. Jack is someone that his entire life has always loved doing tricks. Any kind of tricks, trick shots, trick basketball shots. He'll go up on the roof and bounce it into the courtyard and then over the other roof and then make a basket, that kind of thing. Well, this product is called Gravity Disc. And this was created by, and I'm so glad you guys are here because I was trying to figure out, I know it's a family-owned business. I'm assuming you guys are brothers. Is that accurate? It is Nick and Mark, and I think they're both here tonight. So thank you guys for being here. In fact, I'm going to show you a picture of them. And I have to tell you, Nick and Mark, you guys have to get another picture. This was the only picture I could find, and I wanted one just of you guys, and I couldn't find one. So I need one of those from you sometime soon. But they are adorable. Are you guys brothers? So curious. It appears to me that you are. But yes, they are brothers. I love that. So fun. But what they created, they just wanted to create something that would just give people hours of fun, get people outdoors, get people playing and enjoying life just a little bit more. And they did that so well. This is Gravity Disc. Okay, and there's a couple different versions, and I'm going to go into that in a second. But look how just simple this is. It's made of a sort of a very soft silicone. So as a mom, I like that it's sort of damage-free play. I don't have to worry about that at all. But this is so cool. It reminds me of skipping rocks when we would go camping and my brother would skip rocks, my kids skip rocks, and they could just do that for hours. This is a little like that in how you throw it. And there's actually, I'll show you how you throw it in a minute because I want to cut to this one video that's going to explain this really, really well. But this is so brilliantly designed. It's very aerodynamic. Everything about it, every detail is there for a reason. So sort of this ridge cut makes it spin extra fast. There's all this really cool detailing in it. And because of how they engineered it, it's able to fly over 200 feet when you do it right. And what these guys are having so much fun with, and everybody who's bought it, which is a ton, what they're having so much fun with are those trick shots. But there's a lot of different ways you can play with it. The thing that really attracted me, we're a big Frisbee golf family. We love Frisbee golf. And thinking of playing it with this is 10 times better. I can't wait. We haven't done it yet. So we will definitely do that over the holidays. But you've got to see this video that I found on their site. And this is, I kind of cut it down, but this is their trick shots, basically, right here. So just kind of, they have 10 trick shots and I picked my favorites. So I'm going to go full screen because some of them are kind of a little bit hard to see there. Let me back it up so you see in the very beginning. So he's going to make it right into that wheelbarrow there, as you can see. There it goes. And look at this one. Catches it with an axe. Pretty amazing. And then this one, he doesn't get it the first time, but right into that net. How about this, blowing out a candle with a gravity disc? And then this, love it. Love it. So, oh, and that one, the top went off the wine. I don't know if you missed that one, but how amazing is that? And that is my son, Jack, to a T. Once he sees that video, he'll want to do every single one of them and he won't stop until he does. So what a great stocking stuffer this is. I mean, amazing. And so this is I believe this is sort of the original, the classic gravity disc. Now they also have, which I don't have that version, but they have a gravity spinner, which is what the QR code is for. So this is kind of a more advanced version where they built in ball bearings into the center. So not only is it super fun to throw and do all these trick shots with and do Frisbee golf or whatever you want to do with it, but it also is a fidget spinner. So kind of doubles so you can spin it. And then it's got, I think I brought a picture of it, I hope. Maybe I didn't. Ooh, that wouldn't be good. Shoot, because it's got the swirls on it that I wanted to show you. But so it just, when it spins, as you can imagine, it's got the kind of swirls there. But here's someone playing on the beach with it. Like, how fun at the beach, at the park, if you're camping, if you're anywhere, it's pocket size. Look at, then there's a whole crew playing with, looks like they even have a uniform to play. And it just goes on and on. Pets love it. I mean, so fun. So their mission of just wanting, I wanted to show you that one. That is let me go back to that. Sorry about that. That is the nighttime one. So these are glow in the dark. So you can play at night as well. So you can find that on their website. You can see all the different versions, all the different colors at their website. I want to show you. So I was showing you the red, which I'm partial to for the holidays, but I've got the orange right here. We've got the blue. We've got sort of a neon glow right there, a white, and a green. So many colors to choose from. And now the nightlight one, and then also the spinner, which is just kind of a notch up. I love them all so much. This is such a brilliant, I love a simple toy, not with a bunch of cords and buttons and all of those things, but just a good old fashioned get outdoors, unplug, and have some fun. And my mind goes with so many different ways that you can play with this. Like, the other thing is, I think I saw in a video, they stacked up in a pyramid a bunch of cups and just, competing for who can knock down the most cups. And I'm sure there's some kind of drinking game you can build into that also for the college kids that I'm very familiar with right now. Anyway, guys, Mark, Nick, you have done such a phenomenal job. It is so cool to see all of your success. And I love that you're doing it as a family together. That's just so fun. And it's going to be exciting to see where this goes, because clearly it has caught on in a big way. It is such a hit. And I'm sure you guys are just absolutely killing it during the holidays. Perfect stocking stuffer, you guys. I want to mention, so what do you get? You're seeing the price there. The Grommet discount is that 20%. If you think this is a cool product, grab that QR code so you get that discount, whether you're buying it tonight or sometime down the road, but you're actually getting 2 gravity discs with it. So really it's, $9 per, if you think about it. And the ones that is on the Grommet website are a yellow and a turquoise. But again, if you go to their site, you'll see all kinds of different colors to pick from, and you pick what you want, basically. So I love this. And so by buying this set, I have two sons, and so these are going to buying one, and each one will get one in their stocking or somewhere else. We will see. But I can't wait for Jack to use this because he's going to go crazy. Really is. And I will definitely have him create a video with his best trick shot. Okay, we are going to move on because we have a lot more products to go, but I love the first two so much. Beautiful, beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, perfect segue. We're going to switch gears. We're moving away from the shower cat and the gravity disc, and we're going to go a little more feminine. And we are going to be doing one of my all-time, sort of a new favorite beauty tool. I had not discovered it before Grommet. Greg and I think we featured it together. I can't remember exactly. But when I first discovered it, I didn't totally get it. And I saw it, and then it showed up at the house, and I thought it was just kind of gimmicky, and am I really going to use it? And how am I going to talk about this on Grommet Live if I don't really get it? And so I started using it, and I immediately fell in love with this. And I wanted to read all about the maker because I just thought she was so brilliant for creating it. And it has become a beauty tool that I use literally every single day, most days, multiple times a day. And I'm going to show you what I mean in just a second. Let me show you the maker. She's so beautiful. Where is she? Did I not? Am I missing? Oh, there she is. There she is right there. Her name is Rana, and she is inside the chat. And Rana developed this product. It's called Luna Essent, and I've got mine right here. And I'm going to tell you all about it in a second, but she actually developed it because her son had, I believe it was eczema when he was little, and she had to put that sort of steroid cream on him all the time, and she was doing that with her bare fingers, and she was having a skin irritation from the steroid cream being on her fingers, and so she was trying to find a different way to apply it without it touching her skin, without having to put gloves on and all of that. And so that is really the impetus for this beauty tool. And this tool can do all kinds of different things. But let me first talk to you about the engineering of it, because that to me is what is so brilliant. So as simple as it looks, because it almost looks a little bit like a toothbrush, right, in a way. But the brilliance of it is really in this pivoting head right here. And not only the way it pivots, but also it comes with two silicone caps. One is very smooth and one has a texture to it. So you can do whichever one you want. And you can either use this. Let's talk about all the different ways that you can use it. And at first I used it sort of the traditional way. I just went to her website to learn about it and kind of tried it out. And let me tell you what I found. Number one, I used it to apply creams to my face. And what I quickly realized that I love so much about it is that, as we all know, we spend so much on our beauty products, especially if you are someone that uses any kind of serum at all. You know how expensive those can be. And the thought of wasting it is just kind of a big bummer. And so with this, I was finding, my gosh, if I put it on this with a silicone pad on it and apply it that way instead of with my fingers, I'm wasting zero. Because when you're putting it with your fingers, it's absorbing into your skin just right there. So you're wasting nothing. It goes on so perfectly. The way that it pivots, it literally contours to every curve of your face. So you don't miss anything at all. It's amazing. But what I found when I was using it for that was how good it felt on my skin as I was applying these serums that I've been applying for so long. Doing it this way was just kind of a whole new experience. And I later learned that you can also put this in the freezer if you want to sort of depuff, or you can also heat up the silicone pads if you want to have sort of a heated massage. So people use these quite a bit for facial massage. And that's what I started doing as well. I used to use a gua sha tool and a facial roller. Those have gone over here. And this is what I use because, as I mentioned, it contours so perfectly. It depuffs under my eyes so perfectly. I just love it for all of that. But the reason I love it more than anything else is that I use it every single day for lymphatic drainage. And that was something that I kind of recently learned about. and it's made such a difference in my life. I do this lymphatic massage every day in the car. So it goes with me. And Rana just sent me this. This is new to me. I have a luminescent case now that it goes with that I love. So I keep it in my car in here. And I just use a little, it's sort of a, basically like a vitamin E oil, but any kind of face oil that will give you a little bit of slip. And I put it directly on here. And I start by the lymph nodes here, doing the drainage down this way. And I do it several times. I do it on the other side. And then the forehead, I do the entire face, under the eyes, down and around. And it feels so good. And it's amazing how it just really gets the circulation going, the oxygen flowing. And so your skin starts looking more radiant. And I can tell when I haven't done that in a while. And when I first started doing it, and I would do right here, because we have kind of our strongest lymph nodes here, and it was a little painful right here. And so that I later learned is because they're clogged. And so as I did it more and more, it stopped being painful, and now it doesn't hurt at all because I do a good job of draining my lymph nodes. And most people don't realize that that is the one system that is not self-propelling like the rest of our body. Our heart beats on its own. The lymphatic drainage doesn't work on its own. We have to stimulate it and get it going. So this has become the tool that does that for me. And again, it's something I look forward to. I love doing it. It feels amazing. I also use it to apply my serums and things like that. You can also use this to apply makeup. It just goes on like butter. So smooth. You don't waste anything. The other thing I started using it for, and this was new since I featured it, is I do self-tanner. And so I will apply self-tanner with this because it does not miss a beat because of that, the way it contours to your face. You will get every corner. It goes on perfectly, streak-free kind of perfection in terms of self-tanner on your face. So I could go on and on and on about this product. I love it so much. And to me, right away, just knowing the size of it, I thought, what a perfect little stocking stuffer if you're looking for a little gift for an adult woman or man. Men use it as well, or a teenage girl, my daughter. But it's just something that most people don't know about. And once they start using it, they are going to love it and be so addicted to it. And this thing, it is so durable. I thought it's going to break, and it's no. And so the price point there, it's normally $49.50, I believe it is. And with the Grommet discount, it's down to $34.65. And that comes with the tool here. It comes with the two pads. I mentioned one is textured, so that's the one that I do my drainage with. And the one that's not textured is the one that I apply things with, and the self-tanner and all of that. And then it also comes with this great little spoon that makes it easy to get your products out and, get just the right amount. Let's see. Rana's chiming in. It's amazing that you're able to multitask while driving. Shh, don't tell anybody. And exit the car with glowing skin. Yes. Luckily, because unless I'm doing a show, I just come in with no makeup on, and I've been doing my drainage, and I just feel so good. And yeah, I do multitask. And I know when I'm at a traffic light, people look at me like, what the heck is she doing? I also do it on the airplane, and people always ask me about it. And I also love that inside this little kit that you put the mirror in. That's so great. So I can I'll use it for that for sure. So anyway, I love it so much. I have the green. It also comes in, and I want to show you the gift box that is so pretty. Just such a beautiful presentation. And there's the pink. And then I believe it also comes in a light blue. Rana, tell me, is there any other colors that I'm missing? And is that correct? So the green, sort of a mint, and then the light pink, which is beautiful. It's a sort of a blush, and then a very light blue, just all very feminine, pretty, pretty. Also great for people who have sensitive skin or prone to acne. It is that's a very good point. It's hygienic and non-porous and cleans easily with soap and water. Oh, and there's a yellow. Oh, I bet the yellow is super pretty. In fact, the yellow's right there in that picture. How did I miss that? So guys, as you can tell, this is one that I could scream about from the rooftops. I told everybody I know about it. I can't stop talking about lymphatic drainage because it's just made such a difference for me. So I hope you guys try it out. Give it to somebody that loves their beauty products and their beauty routines. They will be very, very happy. Great girlfriend gift if you have a bunch of girlfriends that you like to buy for. Perfect for that too. Okay, we're going to do one more product and then we're going to do our first giveaway. So we're going to do giveaway after the next product. We're going to do another giveaway at the end of the show. Jen, let's put up the QR code one more time for anyone that jumped on and has not already entered. You are going to do it right there. And because you're here live, you can double your chances right inside the chat. All you have to do is use the word giveaway and you'll get a second entry. So the product that I'm going to give away next is basically one that I'm going to choose that I love from the show. And then the product at the end of the show is going to be something that I talk about tonight on the show. So be paying attention because I'm going to ask sort of a trivia kind of a question. And the first person to chime in with the correct answer is going to win the second giveaway. So that's going to be fun. So stay to the end and pay attention. Okay, this next product. I love it so much. Not only do I love it, my son Colin is so happy. I wanted to hold out and give it to him for Christmas, but I couldn't because it is so perfect for him. This is a product that's called Handy Light. And you may or may not already be familiar with it. It looks a little like a bullet, I will say. I'm going to turn the light on right there. Very, very strong light. It's 100 lumens. But this was developed by a gentleman who was basically frustrated. He was needing to see inside of a snowblower gas tank one night when he was pouring gas inside and wanted to see inside the tank while he was doing it, making sure he wasn't messing up. And that was the light bulb, no pun intended, that got him thinking about, I wish there was some kind of a little light that you could just easily attach to things. So can light something up right when you need it most. And so that is Handy Light. And when I'm talking about my son Colin and why I couldn't wait till Christmas to give it to him is because he is an avid fisherman. He is down at the dock early in the morning when it's still dark, and then late at night, and especially now because it's with daylight savings. So he's there in the dark all the time, and he fumbles. He's got his phone out trying to, when he's putting the hook on and things like that. When he saw this, he could not wait to use it because it's very smartly designed. So a couple things I'm going to show you right here. Right away, he intuitively knew that because he wears baseball hats all the time, he knew that could clip right onto his baseball hat. And so that's what he did. And so when he's down at the dock, everything is lit up for him when he's doing his fishing pole. Although, as you can tell, it's also perfectly designed to fit onto things like poles. So this could attach to his fishing pole as well. So really, really smartly designed. I'm going to show you a few other little applications for it because there's just, your mind will go with so many different ways to use it. But you're seeing the fishing tackle box right there. So that was quite fitting. And then we've got the paintbrush. So when you're trying to paint and it's, those precise corners and things, the baseboards and all of that, and you want to really get the light there to make sure it's going on smooth, it's perfect. It just kind of hugs that paintbrush. And I love it on the Swiffer type device right there. So in those dark corners and things, it's just going to light the way. There's a quick little video that shows a couple other applications because I just want to show you that. So, very simple design, but very, very smart. Let me go bigger on that for you guys. So there it is again on a broom. On a cane, I thought that was so smart that when you're out walking with a cane at night, as my mom does quite frequently, to be able to have that on your cane. So just that this one light can come on and off of anything. Love that for barbecuing at night, outdoors. So perfect. So again, so many different uses for it. It's crazy, but it's just such a simple design, but it's just that, really high quality sort of push button there. Very, very easy. It is waterproof too. So it's, withstands the outdoors. It's indestructible is sort of what he calls it. I'm actually shocked at the price. I am really surprised because to me, this feels and operates like it's a $35, $40 item because it's so high quality, so well done. So perfect stocking stuffer price at the $12 with that grommet discount. So any man, teen, not men or women, anybody needs a handy light. I mean, for us ladies trying to see inside your purse when I'm at a movie or something like that, or at a restaurant and it's dark, how about just pulling this out, even having it on your finger and reading the menu? My eyes are not great anymore. And so there's just a million uses for it. So get one for yourself because you definitely need it, and you'll use it all the time. And get one for anyone and everyone. Just a fun little thoughtful, very practical, useful gift that they will use constantly. And it does come with the battery. So it takes one AA battery, comes with that, and then you do get the one unit. I was going to show you the packaging. I would show you it if I had, oh, here it is, right in front of me. So here's the packaging right there. So just pop that in the stocking and you're good to go. What else? Am I not thinking of another? Yep, people are chiming in on what a great price it is. So smart that it clips on. Yeah, the clip onto the hat, really smart. I mean, that was so funny to me that just right away, he didn't try to put it on this way, right away, bump, and there it went. Be great on your finger for threading a needle. Love that, Sherry. Great feedback on that. And doing beadwork too. Yes, that's the thing, is this is another one of those where you start using it and you'll come up with a million different ways to use it. So he's done an amazing job. I love that it's sort of a husband and wife team. Steve came up with it, but it's Steve and Trisha whose company it is. And the name of the company is so cute. It's called Tipsy Lights. I love that. And he's just done a brilliant job. And when I say it's indestructible, it's made of a polycarbonate, if anyone is curious about that. Or walking the dog when it gets so dark early. Yes, thank you for that. I'm going to use that tonight when I walk Coco. Great. Okay, we are going to do a giveaway. Does anyone want to tell me what they would like to win for the giveaway? Let me know in the chat if there is anything special you have your eye on already. But I think I have an idea of what I'm going to give away. And what I am going to give away is Gravity Disc, because I think it is so fun for all ages, whether it's a little who's just starting to, wants to learn how to throw a Frisbee or skip rocks or something like that, all the way up to dads and grandparents who we just want them to, put their child side back on and have a little fun and get outside and play. So I love Gravity Disc, and I think it's just so fun for anybody. So we are going to give away Gravity Disc. And the first winner, I'm hoping it's someone inside the chat, but we're about to find out. The first winner is in the chat, and her name is Anita Metal. Anita Metal, congratulations. You just won yourself a 2-pack of Gravity Discs. Gravity Spinners, actually, they're called now. So congrats. You are going to have fun with those, or you just got helped with 2 stocking stuffers. So that is not too shabby. So, okay. And if you didn't win, it is not too late. We're going to do another one at the end. And it, again, is going to be based on something that I talk about during the show. So definitely pay attention. Okay. The next product, so clever. And this one, I believe, Jen, you have to correct me if I'm wrong. I think this one was product of the week winner. Was this one of the product of the week winners? I think it was. This product has done so well since it launched. Oh, there's Tipsy Lights. Thanks, Marcy. You are so welcome. Thank you for creating this. I'm telling you, this handy light is going to come in very handy, no pun intended. I have a feeling that may have been why you named it that. But I'm going to use this constantly. And I'm going to give one to my dad and my brother. Don't tell them that they're getting one of these for Christmas. Okay. This next one, it to me just looks like a stocking stuffer. This should be in every single stocking. It's so cute, so well designed, but so handy. Another handy. But and I love the colors they sent me because they're very, very Christmassy. I'm just going to hold them up right now for you to get a little sneak peek. And you're probably going, what the heck is that? Let me show you. So I've got a gold. I've got a kind of a white, almost like a pearlescent white, and a pretty green and a pretty red. A little Christmassy there. This is a product that is called Chappie. And I happen to think it is so clever. This was designed by a gentleman named Jacob Kirsten. I hope I'm pronouncing the last name correctly. I think I am. Jacob actually worked for or works for SpaceX and NASA. And so he is clearly very smart cookie and probably a very brilliant engineer, because to accomplish what he accomplished with this little tiny thing is pretty remarkable. Let's see. And yes, Jen just let me know that it was product of the week winner. And if I remember correctly, kind of by a landslide. Pretty remarkable. So who would have thought that a container, something designed to keep your chapstick from melting or freezing, would be such a hit. And let me tell you, it is such a hit. Since he launched, he has sold over 100,000. In fact, on his website, the counter is going, and it's like 107,000 or more, probably like 110,000 by now. And when he launched on Grommet, immediately 1,200 upvotes. We were like, what's going on? So pretty remarkable. But if you think about it, and so I say chapstick, but it's really designed for any standard size lip balm, right? It could be Burt's Bees, it could be Lip Smacker, it could be anything. So it's designed for that. And there are, I believe, over 200 different kinds that it fits, and I'm sure it's many more than that. But it basically is a vacuum sealed. So think of those double wall insulated vacuum sealed coffee mugs or tumblers that we use. This is a little teeny tiny mini version that keeps whatever you put inside temperature controlled. And so because he designed it specifically for chapstick, it keeps the chapstick from, it's interesting because I think of it, because probably because I live in California, my chapstick always melts and makes a big old mess, whether it's in my purse or in the center console of my car or my beach bag or whatnot. It seems to always just melt and be goopy and make a mess because the top never fits just right. And then when I open it, more times than not, there's sand in it because we are by the beach. So sand or dirt or, debris from my purse just kind of gets gross, and I end up throwing it away and wasting it. This not only keeps it temperature controlled, but it also keeps the dirt and bacteria and sand and all of that out of it. And so, as simple as that is, it's really handy because it really makes a difference. It makes the whole thought of putting chapstick on such a different experience, such a nicer experience. Ren is asking, does it fit lipstick? That is such a good question. I'm trying to see if I have lipstick here to try it. It would need to be, lipstick comes in all shapes and sizes nowadays. The old, sort of the standard ones, I think it would. And that's so smart because I know that's a big issue for people with in the warmer climates, the makeup melting. But this is just so well designed. And I love the fact that it's got the keychain on it because we lose our chapstick quite a bit, but also like just if you're going to the beach, just putting it on, attaching it to your beach tote or your beach bag or your beach chair or whatever, you always know where it is. And as I was saying, I think of it for heat, but it's also just as bad when it gets too cold because it won't go on smooth when it's frozen. And so this keeps it from getting too cold or too hot. So it's always like you just bought it from the department store, from the drugstore when you put it on. So it's always going to go on perfectly smooth. And so let me just show you inside, and you can, it's so quality, like really, I wish you guys could feel it. But, you can tell it was clearly designed by someone from NASA or SpaceX or both, because he did such a great job. It's very lightweight. It weighs, I believe, 2 ounces or less than 2 ounces. So it's not like it's going to add much to your purse at all. And let's see. Oh, and so with the price, so you're not thinking that's just for one, you're getting 3 for that price. So 3 keychains, 3 containers. And so again, like I said, this just looks like a stocking stuffer. So how fun. Maybe you're going to give it to someone, you roll up a little $5 bill or whatever you want to put inside, or maybe you put a nice lipstick or chapstick inside. Either way, I just think this is so fun. And yes, they've sold 107,000 of them, but there's a lot of people that don't know about it. And I always love giving stocking stuffer type gifts that people haven't heard of. And they're like, whoa, what's that? Where'd you get that? This is one of them. And again, I want to show you the colors because I do love the red, the gold, the kind of, like I said, pearly kind of white, and the green. But if you go to their website and you're seeing more of the colors in the picture right there, yeah, I want to show it to you a little bigger there. There it is. So you'll see a ton of different colors, and they are having so much fun with holiday. So they've got all these fun holiday colors and prints and candy canes and things like that. So definitely take a look at those. And then I want to show you the keychain right there. So how that just kind of can hook right on, and you always know, I love that blue actually. That's kind of a turquoise blue. So how clever is that? Again, just like at first thought, like a container for your chapstick, really? Do we really need that? But the more I think about it, the more I really do need that. My chapstick is always a mess. And that some of the brands are really expensive. And I have some that have the high SPF that are pricey. And so to know that they're going to last longer, they're not going to have a bunch of sand and all of that in it is really, really nice. Someone else is saying they have some really fun, cute holiday designs as well. And so I will have to get back to you on the lipstick one. And if it does not fit lipstick, I certainly think there is a product in the making there. And I'm sure I would imagine Jacob is already on that because that is just so perfect. Anyway, fun product and another, fun, but also so useful and so helpful. So good job, Jacob. Love it. All right, guys, the next one is a travel product. And many of you know, did it fall on the ground? It did. Hold on one second. Many of you guys know that I actually have my own travel product line on HSN. And so I am always going to the travel trade shows. And when I am at the airport, I'm going right into the store and looking at all the new travel items. And I just really appreciate well done, thoughtful, innovative travel items that I hadn't seen before and that solve a problem. Because I think we all look for ways, especially with holiday travel coming up or in the midst of holiday travel, to make it a little less stressful, to make it more comfortable, to make it easier. And so when I find those great products, one that we had recently that was a product of the week winner was Flyga, that gives you sort of a cup holder on the airplane. I thought that was so brilliant and simple, but really, really great. This is another one. This is a product called Flight Philo. Very clever name, I must say. You're seeing it right there. This was designed by a fellow female innovator. Her name is Georgia, and Georgia is actually in the chat with us tonight. So everybody say hi to Georgia. This is really, really clever. And I happen to know that a very high-end travel line starts with a T. Georgia, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. And I think I could probably say it, Tumi, has something kind of similar to this. The concept of being able to kind of create your own neck pillow to your liking, to the comfort level, and that also solves the problem of lugging around those very bulky, awkward neck pillows that everybody travels with. And then I just think, I always look at them and think, does that really work for you? I never understand those. And so finding a clever solution like this that gets rid of that bulk, you never have to lug one of those around again, and lets you customize a neck pillow to your liking is pretty cool, especially when it's something that fits inside your pocket that can actually go into the machine washable. And so it is in black as well. I want to make sure I have it the right side up. So very, very lightweight, thin. It's going to add no bulk, again, right in your pocket or in your purse or whatever. But let me show you how this works. And when I said Tumi has something like it, this is better, and I'll tell you why. And that's the only reason I brought it up, was to say they had that same idea of coming up with something that's better than those bulky neck pillows. But you did a better job with it, Georgia. I think this is the right video, is it? Gosh, I hope so. Let's see. Nope, it is not. Sorry, guys. Oh, Jen is way ahead of me. I'm going to start it over. Okay, so this is how it works. You're going to take a sweater. Let me make it full screen for you guys. You're going to take your own sweater or sweatshirt, whatever it is that you want to travel with, and you're going to roll it up, put one sleeve through one end, and the bulk of the sweater in the middle, and the other sleeve goes out the other end. And it creates, again, so whether you're going to use a sweater that is more heavy, if you want one that is more bulk, I thought that I would want that. And so I started with sort of a turtleneck sweater, chunky turtleneck sweater. For me, it was too bulky. And so most of my sweaters are like, just sort of a typical sweater. So that's what I ended up loving it with. And so I just lay this down, and I know you're not going to see it right there, but I'll show it to you when it's done. I'm just folding it up, like folding it in half like that. And then I'm kind of rolling the center part to create my neck. And then I open the zipper like that. One arm is going through right there. Then the entire middle part goes right behind the zipper. And then the other arm is going to come out the other end. And then I'm just going to zip it up like so. And I have created my own neck pillow that is not bulky at all. It actually is perfect. And it's so comfortable, and I can kind of squish it to fit perfectly in my neck. And I saw that, and Georgia, you tell me on your site or on different videos that I saw of people that have purchased it and how they use it. And kind of as I was seeing in the picture right there, you're just like having the arms down, which I could see that's great. But I really like the idea. I can imagine, because I get cold on airplanes, that it almost becomes like a scarf at the same time, that you can wrap it around like that too. And it's just kind of this perfect, comfy, cozy neck pillow. And then, of course, I'm someone with back issues. So my mind right away went, oh my gosh, I'm going to love this for my lumbar support. And the fact that I can kind of pull it and make it tight around my lumbar, especially when I'm flying long distances, I love that. So really clever, smart, great travel item, and so affordable. As you're seeing there, the Grommet discount, it is just over $18 for that. And it's something that you'll use again and again and again. You never have to carry the bulky pillow, and you